What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pink Raven Tarot. I'm your host, Kendall Wallace, and I am what? That bitch. Um, so I'm gonna get back to my regular program of requested reading, but I just wanted to do a quick reading on Takeoff real quick. Excuse my parents if you hear them. Um, Cause child, I heard last night and I was like, that shit is crazy. So I was going to just pull them and then talk about it, but then I pulled the first card and the spirit was my candle like went and I was like, okay, so let me just do it live because that's what I feel spirit wants me to do. So the question I asked, well, like with everyone I never read on before, I always ask about their general energy. Since he's deceased, I don't like calling on dead people like that. I'm not, bitch. No, I'm not gonna be talking to dead person shit. Um, so I just asked Spirit what was the general energy on the day he died. What was going on his last day? And this popped out immediately. So then this one I pressed. I was like, okay, let me actually do live. Number one, the 10 of Cups. This is about family celebration with loved ones, people you grew up with, people you call your brother, your sister. He was with family and friends. They were partying. They were at a bowling rink, right? They were just celebrating life. King of Swords. This is him. Come through, Spirit. This is Takeoff. This is Mr. Kiersnick Kari. This is him. He was a Gemini, I believe. The swords are air signs. Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses. This was him. Okay, this is Spirit letting me know. And I associate King of Swords and the Knight of Swords with like people who talk fast, like rappers and stuff. Okay, so this is Spirit letting me know we're talking about Takeoff. That shit is sad, man. 8 of Cups in reverse. He was he was thinking about leaving something behind. Like separating himself from something. The 8 of Cups talks about separation, but it was in reverse, and it didn't. Maybe because he died, maybe it didn't happen yet. But he was thinking about leaving something. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? 3 o'clock. Um, I feel like this has to do with his image, or how people perceived him, or how people felt about him as well. Because Takeoff was always known as like the quiet one or the one really he don't really rap that much, whatever. But I'm pretty sure on this like project that they just released that he was taking a more upfront route. And I believe the last interview he did, whatever, he was like they talked about it. They asked him about it too. So he was on his way, like I'm getting like on my way up. Man, that fucking sucks. But I also feel something spiritual too. Hold on. If I get the Hierophant, child. Ace of Wands. And like I said, this is about his music career. This is about business. He was about to really, really take off. No pun intended. As an artist himself, not by the Migos, but as an artist, as Takeoff. You know how we love Offset, like the Offset my nigga, like or Quavo my nigga. He was about to be like join that ranks. Like Takeoff, he be coming with them bars. He was about to be regarded in that same right, but it got snatched from him. He was having a good ass day too. Page of Swords. These people were there were groupies around him, right? They all rappers probably always got groupies around them, but there were people around him who were definitely there because he's famous. I'm getting groupies from this. The Page of Swords is like people watching you, like watching your every move to see how you act and react to shit. So this is this. I'm getting girls too. He had some groupies there with him and Quavo. What else, Spirit? The world, the whole. It's like no. He was about to show the world. I'm telling you, he was like he felt really good about his latest body of work. It's like he was walking different too. Everything is fine. He thought everything was gonna be fine. Everything was fine. This card, the Ten of Swords, and the actual Death card can represent death. like an actual physical death. That's what happened. And what did I say? He was about to really take off, but it got snatched from him. He was not supposed to die. Seven of Wands. I felt like he was on defense. Like he was because then this was like when like right around when he died. He was feeling very defensive. Like he had to protect. You know when someone's getting jumped, and then you're like, oh no, we ain't. Then everybody like jump up, like you ain't finna jump my neck. Like it was that type of energy. Cause someone said something if they were arguing over dice. That was the initial story. But I think a girl who was actually there with them, they said they weren't even arguing. Takeoff wasn't even arguing with dice, whatever. He got hit by a stray bullet because Quavo was arguing with a nigga, whatever, over a joke. And you know Quavo fucking egomaniac. He got ego issues. So they started arguing, and then you like, oh, you talking to my nigga? Do you remember that interview with academics? And then they like kind of had like a little square off, whatever, and they all stood up. It was given that. That's what happened. What's on the bottom of that? Heartbreak. That shit took him off guard. He was not expecting that shit. Nobody was expecting that. He was not expecting to get shot or not, let alone die. That shit really broke his heart in his final moments too. This shit is sad, y'all. Send them some love and prayers because this shit is tragic.